Hi everyone, I'm Meteorologist Rusty McCranie, and welcome to Weather Express, your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, we have impactful storms across both coasts of the United States and some life-threatening cold in the heart of the country. We'll get into all of that as we move through the video. Let me know in the comment section below where you're viewing from and what the weather has been like if you're being impacted by some of this nasty weather for today. If you live in these areas from the Panhandle of Florida to the Carolinas, it's about some strong to severe storms. Already a very healthy line has developed. Look at all of that lightning, winds gusting up to 60 miles an hour, and some very heavy rainfall. This whole line will just continue to march off towards the east the remainder of the day. And there is the opportunity for some strong to severe storms embedded within this. The green that you see, the darker green, is the marginal risk of severe storms from the Storm Prediction Center. Places like Panama City, Florida, Tallahassee, and Savannah, Georgia included in that. It's only 1 out of 5 on their scale, so they're not expecting a widespread severe weather outbreak, but there's also a risk for a couple tornadoes in this area. So if you do live in these spots, including Valdosta, Georgia, just make sure that you stay weather aware the remainder of the day. It's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride as storms will continue. Now, after a break tomorrow, a few days from now, we already have an enhanced risk of severe storms from the SPC in the Mid-South, including Jackson, Mississippi. These areas could have more of a widespread severe weather outbreak in a few days. All modes of severe weather are possible. I'll be monitoring that as we go down the road for you guys. After a little bit of light rain in the mid-Atlantic states for today, it's a winter weather mess in portions of the Northeast and New England. Places like Albany, New York, Boston, Massachusetts, dealing with a mix of sleet, freezing rain, and snow. Now, the accumulations aren't significant, but there's enough of an ice glaze. We do have some big-time travel headaches. Portions of I-95 and I-90. So if you do live in these spots, please take it very slow. If you don't have to travel, that'd be a great idea. It turns into snow as you get into Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine with temperatures that are cold enough. When I throw on the advisories in these areas, you're going to see a lot of purple. Those are winter weather advisories. Again, maybe up to 3 inches of snow in Albany, but you see these aqua colors for portions of the snow belt of western sides of New York, including Syracuse. That's a lake effect snow warning that's in effect. They could get upwards of a foot of snow and winds of up to 35 miles in some areas. It's going to be a problem, and some of that heavier snow will move down the Mohawk Valley, even towards the Utica area. It's chilly there, but the coldest weather is in the heart of the U.S. These are your actual temperatures, where Oklahoma City right now is at 10 degrees, but you have sub-zero temperatures from Kansas to Nebraska and right on through the Dakotas and Minnesota, Wyoming, Colorado, Montana. Look, there's a lot of spots where it is bitterly cold. When you factor in the wind, your feels like temperatures right now are 30 and 40 degrees below zero in some spots. There is an extreme cold warning for the Dakotas for wind chill values as cold as 55 degrees below zero. I don't know how you even live in that. I don't know how you go outside. I don't know if they do school in these conditions. I hope not. But friends, if you live in the heart of the U.S., Western Great Lakes through the northern and central plains and portions of the Intermountain West, this bitterly cold is going to be staying with us. That polar vortex is wrapping up again. Please be weather aware for the bitterly cold temperatures in the coming days. Please make sure you protect yourself from the elements. We've got another impactful storm coming across the west coast of the U.S. as well. Very heavy rain already for portions of the California coastline. It turns into significant snow in portions of the Sierra Nevadas. The Olympic Range and the Cascades will get involved in this as well. So gale warnings along the coast. We're going to have some winds in the 30 to 40 mile an hour range there. Look at all of the winter storm advisories that are already in effect. Places like Mammoth Lakes and Truckee, California, we're going to be measuring this snow in feet. We're talking about 3, 4, maybe even 5 feet of snow in some areas. Yes, there's an avalanche warning. There's your feet of snow that's expected. Another spot that could see feet of snow is going to be portions just east of Salt Lake City for the Cottonwoods and the Bear River Range as well. Again, a couple of feet of snow possible in these spots. Boise, Idaho, Idaho Falls, portions of western Colorado. It's going to be a mess, guys. We're just talking about a ton of snow overall. When you take a look at the storm system here on the HRRR model, you're going to see it wrapping up over the Oregon coastline. So that's a south wind across California that's bringing in all of the wet weather. Again, coastal rain, snow by feet in the Sierra Nevadas. moving through the Intermountain West, higher elevation snow that will be measured in feet all the way down into the northern sides of Arizona. This is a big story in the coming days. We're going to have a fast-moving system developing through the Great Lakes. You can see that wrapping up through Minneapolis and Green Bay. That's the next storm system watch there. But in between, that cold air plunge that will continue. It's going to stay bitterly cold in these spots with, again, feels like temperatures well below zero through the heart of the central United States. Friends, as you can see, I'm out of time. If you like this content, thank you for liking this video and thank you for subscribing to Weather Express. I really do appreciate the support. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.